Hello and welcome. I would like to inform all of you listening of the importance of wearing an N95 mask. As you all must know, the COVID-19 pandemic is effectively over, but the dangers are not. Just because it is over and treatment is relatively simple for those who are vaccinated, it doesn't mean there won't be another similar illness in the future. To this day, the coronavirus has resulted in nearly 7 million hospitalizations in the US and over 1 million deaths. This makes it the worst pandemic in US history since the influenza outbreak of the early 20th century. If something like this happens again, we as a society need to be prepared. We can only hope the government will be, but as individuals, we also have a responsibility. Safety measures during the COVID-19 pandemic were as follows: staying inside, staying 6 feet apart, shutting down large gatherings, and most importantly, wearing masks while outside. But what are N95 masks? These are masks that protect the wearer against airborne materials. These masks are mainly used to protect against fumes and dust, but are especially useful in the protection against airborne illness. Now you may be wondering what makes the N95 so much different from other masks. It is all about what the N95 mask is made from. According to the American Medical Association, unlike normal disposable masks, which are made from polyethylene, N95 masks are made from layers of polypropylene, which is a harder synthetic fiber. This makes the mask denser and more protective. Now, most importantly, for the question of why you should wear an N95 mask, this is simple. In the upper left-hand corner of the screen, you will see a line of trailers. These are no ordinary trailers. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the issue of disposing of infected, deceased patients was a source of conflict. Therefore, they had to be stored so that they could not compromise the safety of others. These trailers are filled with the thousands of people who died and were unable to be buried by their families. I don't show you this just to scare you, although for the sake of this country, I hope it does, but to remind you of what happens during an outbreak. People get sick and die, and our lives hang in the balance. But we can have some control. Future pandemics, COVID-related or not, may become airborne faster, and your protection depends simply on what you're willing to pay. N95 masks protect against 95% of airborne particles, so they aren't perfect, but it's the best thing we've got. You owe it to yourself and those you love, as well as your fellow American you may not even know, to stay safe. Wear N95. Be a hero. Thank you.